Hi, my name is Colbert and let's start with King Arthur, Knight's Tale. It's a role-playing tactical game, a kinda unique hybrid between turn-based games like XCOM and traditional character-centric RPGs. Here you'll find diverse battle maps where you'll have to position yourself to avoid shield walls, flank your enemies, use covers against archers, make use of the terrain, hide in the foliage and surprise your enemies with your endless wisdom. Knight's Tale is a modern retelling of a classic story with a heavy touch of dark fantasy tropes, a twist on the traditional tales of chivalry. Well, to be fair, at least for me, if you add dark fantasy to the famous story, the story becomes way better. Imagine Disney films in this setting. Looks kinda cool, huh? Anyway, here all your characters are expendable and if they die, they will stay dead forever. Noita, the game which will allow you to dive into adventure without sinking many hours preparing for battle. Noita is a magical action roguelite set in a world where every pixel is physically simulated. You'll fight, explore, melt, burn, freeze and evaporate your way through the procedurally generated world using spells that you created by yourself. So, Fitus Delitus and Vodkus Autus of Thinus Eros is an option at last. You will explore a variety of environments ranging from coal mines to freezing wastelands, while delving deeper in search for unknown mysteries and use your magic to crush your enemies and manipulate the world around you. The game is really fun and is a rare owner of overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. That alone should put this game onto your radar. Monster Hunter Rise. This is originally a Nintendo Switch game released back in 2021. Now we have this action-soaked game on Steam as well, and this version is obviously upgraded to meet our expectations. Here you'll rise to the challenge and become a hunter, explore brand new maps and use variety of weapons to take down fearsome monsters. That's what developers say, but I would change the word fearsome to airy fairy unicorn, because those monsters are anything but fearsome. Although they are beautiful, I can't deny that. Each monster you hunt will provide materials that allow you to create new weapons and armor to upgrade your existing gear, so you can go back on a field and hunt even more airier, fairier and unicornier monsters and earn even better rewards. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. With a name like that, you probably won't expect violence, blood and partial nudity in this action RPG looter-shooter, but this is what this game is all about, because it's a spin-off of the Borderlands. First, Tiny Tina's Adventure was a DLC for the Borderlands itself that came out in 2013. Later it was released as a standalone game and it flopped massively. It has mixed reviews on Steam, so developers decided to take another shot. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is a first-person shooter fantasy RPG game, which is not a very common thing these days, and for that only deserves your attention. Although it has mostly positive review score on Steam, so if you're not made of money, I suggest you put the game in your wishlist and wait for a bigger discount. Warhammer Vermintide 2. This is a 4-player co-op action game where you'll have to control one of 5 heroes that have returned to take on an even greater threat than ever before: the combined forces of a ruinous chaos army and the swarming Skaven horde. The only thing standing between utter defeat and victory is you and your allies. If you fall, so will the Empire. The game is an owner of very positive reviews left by 64,000 buyers. People on Steam are talking that this is just like Back 4 Blood, but actually good. I think this game is a great no-brainer to play with your friends or with your mother-in-law and show those ratmen who's the real boss. Well, as always, probably not you, I'm sorry. Valfaris. Your metal detector should be beeping like hell right now, because Valfaris is an amazing platformer game with a true metal soul. Reviews are very positive, so no catch in there. You can buy this game even without a discount and you will be satisfied with what you get. And you get metal and a game. 2 in 1. You know, like shampoo and conditioner, or you know, you and your virginity. People on Steam are talking that Valfaris is what they expected the new modern Contra game to be: pure sci-fi power fantasy with an incredibly good soundtrack and game atmosphere. BlackChain. This is a very nice, old-fashioned StarCraft-inspired RTS that will take you only a few hours to finish. Here you'll be thrown to a year of 2088 where the solar system is ruled by those who can exploit it most efficiently. BlackChain includes a classic campaign across the solar system with 12 unique story missions with full voice acting, base building, land and air combat, and skirmish mode versus AI. Also a LAN multiplayer with 2 human players, map editor, and custom games. Sadly, there is only one faction available, but keep in mind that BlackChain is made only by one dude and it's super cheap even when it's not on sale. You may say,
hey, my sister is even cheaper.
But come on, it's not a competition. Polybridge 1 and 2 bundle. You can test your engineering creativity with an engaging bridge building simulator with all the bells and whistles. You will enjoy hours of physics-based puzzle solving in the campaign and then jump into the sandbox to create your own bridge designs and your own engineering riddles. You can also challenge friends and the rest of the Steam Workshop community to solve your puzzles and download more levels submitted by other players. Both first and second parts are really loved by everyone, and both of them are very cheap. And this special offer is mind-boggling because if you decide to buy only the second part, it will cost you more than both parts combined.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Also, you can't find this bundle in the search bar. You'll find it as a special offer only when you go to Polybridge or Polybridge 2 page. Yeah, you are welcome. Dead Island Definitive Edition. The same developers who made Dying Light created this zombie-infested game as well. And this zombie apocalypse is more beautiful than ever. You will be running from and killing undead in the beautiful tropical island. A wonderful paradise on Earth, and this contrast is really great. You know, if you make a post-apocalypse game in some nasty place, it's not that impressive. For example, like in an Atom RPG game, where you are thrown into a post-apocalyptic Soviet Union. The post-apocalyptic version of it looks even better than the usual Soviet Union. Believe me, I was born there. Yeah, I'm old. Anyway, in Dead Island Definitive Edition you will get the main game and all the DLCs as well. Also, graphics are all in HD and so on, and the price is more than great. BioShock, the collection. This great deal is not appearing in the search bar, the same case as with the Polybridge. You can only find it when you actually click on any BioShock game and then scroll down a little. This is a well-known shooter franchise loaded with weapons and interesting tactics. You'll have a complete arsenal at your disposal, from simple revolvers to grenade launchers and chemical throwers. This awesome pack contains all 3 BioShock games and 5 DLCs just for €12, or almost $14 if you have a hard time converting normal money to dollars. Oh come on, I'm just kidding, your money is normal, just not as desirable as euros. You know, because you can buy more with €1 than with $1. My logic is unbreakable. Although, keep in mind that right now people are complaining about the recently added 2K launcher and DRM to the games, so if you actually want the game, better buy it on GOG.com. You can explore GOG Weekly Sale by clicking on my link in the description below. Unrailed. This is a chaotic railroad construction game where you work alone, or way better, together with your friends as a team to build a train track across endless procedurally generated worlds. You'll master encounters with its inhabitants, upgrade your train and keep it from derailing. That is easier to say than to do, believe me. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this game has pretty good AI as well, so if all your friends are dead, or if you are dead to them, not judging, then playing with the help of a friendly AI will be fun as well. This land is my land. This name of the game is a very lame name of the game. No, really, come on, you could do better. Anyway, you will experience the frontier as a chief of a Native American tribe and resist the onset of the settlers. You will explore the vast open world full of hostile humans and animals while defining your narrative through the decisions you make. I remember when I was a kid in Soviet Union, we were always playing cowboys and Indians, and I always wanted to be a cowboy while all my friends wanted to be cool-looking war chiefs. But the fact that I would be wielding a revolver, even if it's a stick, was way cooler in my mind than just a simple bow. Also, I knew that historically cowboys won in the end, so I never wanted to play as a loser. So this game is putting me out of my comfort zone, that's for sure. Anyway, recently I watched the Prey movie with the Predator, and now I wish that this game had some expansion where I could test my strength against the best hunter in the galaxy and his epic sci-fi weapons and ammo. If a young girl armed with a hoe could beat him, so do I, right? And now, as always, new GOG Weekly Sale is on the go. Check it out, click on my link in the description below. Maybe a game you want has a great deal today. Don't miss the opportunity, it may never occur again. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time, bye.